Hi there, I am Tarun Balaji from Team LDI HACKOS. First of all, I would like to thank all the event judges and then the event coordinators for providing us this opportunity to present this project. And let's get started. And this is a project TRAZ. So we are building transparent supply chain system, leveraging the blockchain technology and its technical features. So the problem which we are trying to solve is about the issue of the global supply chain system. Let's take a consumer actually buys a product through e-commerce store or from the nearby departmental store. He or she will be concerned about the reliability and as well as the authenticity of the product, right? So there are a lot of counterfeit goods and untested brands are actually spreading across the market. So he or she will be concerned about the brand value and about the authenticity. So we are actually tackling this issue by building transparent supply chain network with the help of leveraging the blockchain technology. And we have actually provided the solution into two main components. So the first one is about the website dashboard, which is actually available for the owners as well as for the stakeholders, where they can track the supply of the product or they can create the new product, etc. And the second component is actually a mobile application, so through which the end consumer can actually scan the QR code of the product. So we will be actually pasting QR code and as well as barcode for each of the product. So by using our app, the end consumer can actually scan the QR code and they can view entire product journey, starting from the manufacturing stage till to the retailing stage, and also the product has like they can actually compare it with the barcode scanner, so that there may not be the possibility of physically tampering the QR code. And this is our two main components of our product. So let me just start with our project installation. So first of all, we could clone our project repository and installing the Ganach software. So Ganach is basically an open source blockchain simulation software. So which we are actually using for simulating our blockchain network. And Ganach provides 10 free Ethereum wallets. So basically, this is not an testnet or mainnet. This is actually the local blockchain system. So it will be simulating the local blockchain server. So through which it will be providing wallets and also it can perform transactions efficiently. So we are using Ganach, and then we are using Truffle JS. So we are actually using Truffle JS for compiling and then deploying our smart contracts to our local Ganach blockchain network. And let me just show my source code. Yeah, and this is the smart contract which we have actually written for implementing our supply chain system. So which I have actually updated to my GitHub repository also. And we are actually using Truffle JS to compile these smart contracts to the local blockchain network. And then we have actually built an React.js website dashboard, so through which the owner can actually view the product. And let me just start with my project demo. Yeah. So as you can see, the React website dashboard is getting loaded. And also we are using Metamask. We are using Metamask to perform the transactions, to perform the wallet transactions, and also for adding the product. We are using Metamask. Metamask connected with our local Ganache network. And as you can see, this is the home page. So the first step, as mentioned here, is to add the product by the owner. And as you can see, let me just show the roles here. Yeah. So we'll be connecting our sample Ethereum wallets with the local blockchain network. Okay, so it got successfully connected. And as you can see, so we have actually splitted the entire supply chain network process into four main parts. So here, the this is the owner dashboard, and this is the owner's Ethereum wallet address. The owner can actually assign roles individually to all these stakeholders: raw material supply, manufacturer, distributor, and retailer. So let me just do that. So the owner can actually use the wallet address of that particular authority, and they can assign the role. So let's take on supplier China. And as you can see, the MetaMask is actually processing the transaction. Okay. So the transaction is completed successfully. Similarly, the owner will be assigning the roles to the manufacturer and based in America. The MetaMask will process the transaction. Distributors, India, and then the retailer. So we have actually split it into four main components, like splitting the global supply chain system. Yeah. So the owner had successfully assigned the roles to all these four authorities, and the next step is to add the product. So let me just take a smartphone. Also, the owner can only add the product. So the owner, which is nothing but the person who have actually deployed the blockchain network, will only be have the permission to add the product. Neither the raw material supplier or any other stakeholder will be having the permission to add the product. And the third stage is about the supply stage, and this is the main step here. And for the testing purposes, what we have made is that we have actually combined the like individual portals of raw material suppliers manufacturers into a single web page. So for example, and as you can see, the currently our product is still in the product order stage. So for example, if the raw material supplier had actually supplied the product necessary items and raw materials, so what happens here is that, so let me just switch to the raw material suppliers wallet. Yeah. So at the raw material stage, he will be scanning the QR or he will be updating through their dashboard. And as you can see, the transaction is successfully completed. And as you can see, the product has actually like started the raw material stage. Similarly, if the after supplying the raw materials and it comes to the next stage is to the manufacturer, the manufacturer will also the manufacturer can also update the product journey. So he will be scanning the QR or he'll be manually updating through the website dashboard. Yeah, and as you can see, the product has actually reached the manufacturing stage. So similarly, the distributor can also update the product's journey. Yeah. So these steps will be implemented at specific stages. And the last component of a website dashboard is to track the entire project journey. So this is the owner side, and this is the owner side. So he can actually enter the product ID, and then he can track. And as you can see, so these are the data: Poco M4 5G smartphone, and the current stage is at the distribution stage. So as you can see, it actually shows the entire details of the journey, starting from the raw material, from which place or from the which name, location, and manufactured by distributor. So as you can see, the product has currently reached India. So it has currently reached the distribution stage. So like this, the owner can actually efficiently track the product. And this is about the owner website dashboard of our project. Okay, so let me show our project's mobile application demo. We have actually created a cross-platform application using React Native and Expo. Yeah, so basically this is our QR code app, so through which the end consumer can actually scan the QR of the particular product. And for the testing purpose, I have actually added the product ID and I have generated a dynamic QR code here. Okay. Yeah. So as you can see, after scanning the QR code, the product ID is being extracted, and all the information, starting from the product's journey from the manufacturing stage until to the distributor stage, it will be getting displayed here, and also the product hash here. So the product hash is actually something like we have actually enabled this feature for two-factor verification. Like for let's say for example, the product will be having a barcode. Also, so it will be pasted with a barcode, and that particular barcode will be having this hash value. So even if someone during the logistics or someone physically tampers the QR or the barcode, so the product's hash value should match, otherwise it will be showing unauthenticated product. Now currently this is an authenticated product, and it will be displaying the entire product journey to the end consumer.